But the father was dead, and so Retich and his young brother Emler, for Emmerich, walk down from the hills, jump on the back of a cart carrying wood, help unload the wood, then make friends with some boatmen travelling along the Eler, give them one of their sheep cheeses as a gesture of friendship, and then find themselves like chatelaines, letting the boatmen do all the work as they sit back and let their hands drift in the water, whilst the boating boys row and punt them down to the quay at Hagenburg. Here Uto yawns, and he doesn't even cover his mouth. He drinks and says, "My glass is half empty, and you're only just arriving in Hagenburg." Retich shrugs. "Well, then drink more slowly. Temperance is a virtue." "A full purse is a greater virtue. If you had a big full purse, you could slap me with it now and again to keep me awake whilst you tell your story." Retich joins in the laughter. He's not one to take offence at a jest. "Herr Hirschner, let me continue?" Uto Hirschner, the town crier, waves his hand, granting permission. Buy him a drink, tell your story, then Hirschner has your name and your face. And in the end, so Retich's been told, everyone who needs something comes to Hirschner. Retich spreads his hands, setting a scene. The quay, the marketplace, the fish. "The fish?" says Hirschner. "Are you going to tell me about the fish? Listen, boy, we're not like you, some shit-drenched hill peasant, a chicken laid out of her muddy village arse. We were born here in Hagenburg. We know what the fish market looks like." In his first nights in the city, lying in the dank storeroom in the Jew's house, he dreams again and again of his coming there, the moments of arrival. Jumping from the boat to the quay, the ground still totters beneath him. The crowd like the Whitsun Fair in Schlettstadt, but greater, like both worlds of the living and the dead joining to throng the riverside. From the quay, words of thanks to the good boatman, and then Emler's hand grasped firmly into the shouting market, and seeing above the frowning gables a distant dome rising. The Cathedral. "Begging your pardon, sir, where can I find the bishop?" Laughter from Uto. "You asked, just like that?" Retich laughs too. "How was I to know? I had my taxes in my purse. All I know is we pay taxes to the bishop, so you see it follows." He likes to see Uto laugh. It means maybe he'll sit out the whole story. In the story, Retich is outside the cathedral, asking the milling masons, mortarmen, and carpenters where he can find the bishop. These days, now he's been in the city a few months, he knows how stupid that was. He may as well have had a banner made with the fool as emblem, and as motto, "Country Dunce." "Where can I find the bishop?" "What do you need, boy? Spiritual instruction?" asks one of the masons. He's trying not to laugh, but his eyes are friendly. "We all need spiritual instruction," says Retich. "And that's true too. The bishop's not here." Retich is sad to hear it. "Where is he?" The mason shrugs. "Who knows? Fighting, hunting, riding his lands, checking his incomes. Word to the wise, boy. His Grace the Bishop is never here for the likes of us. Now what do you want from him?" "I want to bargain. About my taxes." The mason is surprised. "Hark at that! He wants to bargain with the bishop." This gets interest from others. They rest their tools, gather round. "I've heard I can buy my freedom," says Retich. "You can," agrees the mason, "but I've heard that freedom is not cheap." "How much?" asks Retich. The mason shows his open palms. He doesn't know. "Why do you want your freedom? Aren't you happy where you are?" "It's nice, my village, but I don't like the girls." "Why not? Their beards?" This raises a big laugh. "So you want your freedom so that you can chase our city girls?" Retich laughs too.